Don't sit there grinning like you know better than I do. I was there, wasn't I?
I know what went on, all right?
I know what went on, all right? I didn't get through this.
Because I was bullying at the fence against the dark arts.
Because I was bullying at the fence against the dark arts.
I got through because
help came at the right time.
Do you talk to people often? You're from Burna, aren't you? Is it nice there? Do you miss your family? Well, I see. I never recognized my family either.
My scar, it keeps burning. It's happened before, but not like this. I think it's a warning. It means danger's coming. Oh, of course. Isn't it odd that Hagrid wants more than anything is a dragon? How many people wander around with dragon eggs? You still don't get it, Riddle, do you? Possessing the one doesn't make it really yours. Holding it, using it doesn't make it really yours. The wand chooses a wizard. Before Dumbledore died, it recognized a new master, someone who never even laid hands on it. The true master of the Elder One is Draco Malfoy. I just don't know them.
sorry about him.
Sorry about them.
He doesn't understand what it's like.
He doesn't understand what it's like. Lying there and press their ugly faces into him.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
It's just I've never talked to a snake before.
It's just I've never talked to a snake before.
Yeah.
Lost all my possessions. Apparently people keep on hiding them, and all my shoes have mysteriously disappeared. I suspect Nargles are behind it. It's all good fun, but as it's the last night, I really do need them back. My mom used to say things we lose have a way of coming back to us in the end, if not always in the way we expect them to. I think I might just get some pudding instead.
You'd think people have better things to gossip about. 3 Dementor attacks in a week, and all Romilda Vane does is ask me if you've got a hippogriff tattooed across your chest. I told her it's Hungarian horntail, much more macho, and I told her Ron has a pygmy puff, but I didn't say where.
Do you want me to fix it? Personally, I think you look a bit more devil-may-care this way, but it's up to you. I haven't fixed the nose yet, but I have fixed several toes, and how different are they, really? Episky, there, you look exceptionally ordinary now.
No, Harry, you listen. We're coming with you. That was decided months ago. Years, really. Do you think we haven't thought this through? Let's see. I've been packing for days, so we're ready to leave at a moment's notice. Which, for your information, included doing some pretty difficult magic. Not to mention smuggling Mad Eye Holstock Apologist potion right under Ron's mom's nose.
I found something else as well. At first I thought it was an eye, but now I don't think it is. It's no room. It isn't anywhere in Spellman Sorbet. Someone wrote it there. Someone inked it, and it isn't part of the book. I saw Luna's dad wearing it at the wedding of Bill and Flo. Why would someone draw it in a children's book? Here it is, the Polygist Potion properly brewed. The Polygist Potion allows the drinker to transform himself temporarily into a physical form of another. But it's tricky. I've never seen a more complicated potion. It will take about a month. See, you never know what you'll find up here. Now close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted. And there's something else. Another secret sorts, one of mine.
I want you to listen to me very carefully, Harry, because you're not a bad person. You're a very good person who bad things have happened to. Besides, the world isn't split into good people and Death Eaters. We've all got both light and dark sides inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are.
There'll be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate subtle signs and exact art that is potion making. However, for those select few who possess this predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and snare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even to stop her in death. Then again, maybe some of you have come to Hogwarts in possession of abilities so formidable you feel comfortable enough not to pay attention. You may not think I'm pretty, but don't judge on what you see. I'll eat myself if you can find a smarter hat than me. There's nothing hidden in your head the Soaring Hat cannot see, so try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be.
Do either of you know what house you'll be in? I've been asking around. And I hope I'm in Gryffindor. It sounds by far the best. I hear Dumbledore himself was in it, but I suppose Ravenclaw wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, I'd better go look for Neville's toad.
But you've been too busy saving the Wizarding World. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I knew this would happen in the end. I knew you wouldn't be happy unless you were hunting Voldemort.
It's all right. You're not going mad or anything. I can see them too. Can you? Oh yes. I've been able to see them ever since my first day here. They've always pulled the carriages. Don't worry. You're just as sane as I am.
I'm okay. Anyways, it's worth it. It's just learning all this makes me wonder if you know it all. You're a great teacher, Harry. I've never been able to stand anything before. Don't call me Nymphadora Remus. It's Tonks. I'm a metamorphicus. It means I can change my appearance at will. I was born one. I got top marks in concealment and disguise during our training without any study at all. It was great. You'll have to learn the hard way, I'm afraid. Metamorphicae are really rare. They're born, not made. Most wizards need to use a wand or potions to change their appearance.
I don't care how he looks. I'm good looking for the both of us, I think. All these gray scars show that my husband is brave. Over the years, if someone had a secret, if they wanted to kill something, this is where they came. Some things are as old as the castle itself. Fred and George showed me this room in my first year. I hid Tom Riddle's diary. I wish I didn't.
I mean, these tests are supposed to test you in the most brutal way. They're almost cruel. And I am I'm scared for you. Got past the dragonfly nerve. I'm not sure it's going to be enough this time.
Well, obviously she's feeling very sad about Cedric dying. Then I expect she's feeling confused because she liked Cedric and now she likes Harry and she can't work out who she likes best. Then she'll be feeling guilty, thinking it's an insult to Cedric's memory to be kissing Harry at all, and she'll be worrying about what everyone else might say about her if she starts going out with Harry. And I know you don't get it because you have the emotional range of a teaspoon. Doesn't mean we all have.
The boy who lived, how lies have fed your legend. Do you want to know what really happened 13 years ago? Shall I divulge how I truly lost my power? It was love. You see, when dear sweet Lily Potter gave her life to her only son, it provided him with the ultimate protection. It was old magic, something I should have foreseen. No matter things have changed, I can touch you. Now, astounding with a few drops of your blood will do, Harry?
Are you sure that's a real spell? Well, it's not a very good one, is it? I've tried a few simple spells myself, just for practice, and they've all worked for me. Nobody in my family is magic at all. It was ever a surprise when I got my letter, but I was ever so pleased, of course. I mean, it's the best witchcraft school there is, I've heard. I've learned all of our course books by heart, of course. I just hope it will be enough. I'm Hermione Granger, by the way. Who are you?
Well, nobody in my family is magic at all, and it was ever such a surprise when I got my letter. But I was ever so pleased, of course. It is the best school of witchcraft there is, I've heard. You two better get into your robes. I expect we'll be arriving soon. Oh, and you've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Just there.
My mother died. She was a quite extraordinary witch, you know. But she did like to experiment, and one of her spells went rather badly wrong one day. I was 9. It was rather horrible. But I still have Dad. And anyway, it's not as though I'll never see Mom again, is it? You heard them just behind the veil, didn't you? In that room in the archway. They were just lurking out of sight. That's all you heard them.
She probably can't work what her feelings towards Harry are anyway, because he was the one with Cedric when Cedric died. So that's all very mixed up and painful. Oh, and she's afraid she's going to get thrown off the Ravenclaw Quidditch team because she's flying so badly.
Lucky you. Anyways, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Seeing as I'm your only friend that's been possessed by you-know-who, I can tell you how it feels. Can you remember everything you've done this year? Are there any black spots in your memory? Then you will know who has never possessed you. Even they aren't that thick, so it might be another way. Mind you, it will be difficult, but not to mention we'll be breaking 50 school rules. It will be dangerous, very dangerous.
They've been noticing on Boxing Day. You know, would you like a quibbler? Do you know Raxpur are invisible creatures that float in through your ears and make your brain go fuzzy? Harry, your head is full of them.
Pleasure. You two better change into robes. I expect we'll be arriving soon. Oh, and you've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Just there.
Oh, move over. Aloha morha. You don't use your eyes, do you? Did you see what that dog was standing on? A trapdoor. And that trapdoor was not put there on accident. And I'm going to bed. If you two excuse me, I'm going to bed before you two come up with another idea that can get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
There once was a boy named Harry.